For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with head volleyball coach Tom Hanna and coach 2-0, perfect weekend and week one of Mid-American Conference play. Just briefly share the things that you saw that you liked on film and things that you want to work on going into this weekend.
The biggest thing was our resiliency. The wins were certainly very different, with the Buffalo win starting the match up 2-0 and then having 2 set points in the third that we didn't convert on, 1 in the fourth that we didn't convert on, before finally pulling away in the fifth and taking, and then being down 2-0 against Ball State. And then by some definition, having lost the match 15-13, we challenge touch call to bring it back to 14-14 and breathe some life into us. And then we get a set point, they get a set point, we fight off, and then we finally win the match. So resiliency certainly won the day. Our serve and pass was very good in both matches. Our serving probably not so great the first 2 sets of Ball State, but certainly in set 3 got us back in the match. So again, serve and pass has always been something that we feel like drives the bus for us, and we were very good there. And as I've been mentioning along the way, our pin attacking continues to get better and better, and we saw that this weekend.
Want to obviously touch base on a couple of individual efforts. Tegan Ochea, Alexis Alita, Taylor Sheritz, and Elia Karstner all really well with the serve and pass. Just briefly talk on their play.
Sure. I mean, serve receive, again, really good for us this weekend. Tegan, as probably the tallest defensive specialist in the country at this point, doing a really nice job, and it's great. It's a good problem. She's passing the ball well, defending pretty well, that we have to put her out there, and that's what you want. We want multiple passers who can handle what we need done, so it's great. But has been steady. Like I said, had probably her best serve receive match in her 3+ years here on Saturday night, and Lex has not only improved her passing, but has steadily just stayed at a high level for a while here. Taylor, again, we brought her in because she's a good passer. She's done, improved, and again, has been very steady. The other night we passed 56% of the time perfect. That's going to put you in matches, and it's great to see that we have multiple passers who can handle that. And with, like I said, going back to Tegan, as a defensive specialist, lets us take some pressure off of Lex and E when they're up front and let somebody else handle the ball and let them just go hit.
Last thing we want to touch base on from last week was the 140 rally that you guys had on Thursday night against Buffalo in set number 5. Took a lot out of watching that one, but I bet it took even more out of the ladies.
Yeah, they certainly, again, resiliency was a key there. We started early in that rally where we dug a ball off the court, had to pursue it and bring it back into play. We had another one that didn't go quite as far that we had to go retrieve. But again, that resiliency, that willingness to do whatever we're going to have to do to win this point, because it was a big point. We won that point. We went up 12-9 in the 5th. So now you're 3 away from winning. You're up by 3. They need 6 before you need 3. You lose that one, all of a sudden it's 11-10. It's a little bit tighter situation, in that 5th set. And winning a long rally like that certainly goes a long way in terms of momentum. But we did a good job of finding a way to grind through it. Not always the highest level volleyball on either side of the net, but we were fortunate that we were finally able to come out on the bright side of that one. But it certainly got a lot of run on social media. Absolutely.
NCAA volleyball even almost had a tracker on that. We counted at least 30, 34, 36. 37 times over the net, so we'll try to get that number confirmed for everyone as well. But we're moving on to this weekend. Bowling Green on Friday night, Miami on Saturday. What do we know about the Falcons and the Redhawks?
Sure, and Bowling Green, you're running a really good tempo to the pins. They've traditionally been very good at handling the ball and being able to grind out rallies with their ball control. And then Miami, just solid, running a 6-2 offense, always being in 3-hitter. Trying to stretch a pin to pin the whole time and not being able to maybe cheat or take some latitude blocking system wise. But again, if we can do what we're pretty good at against serve and pass and get our stuff locked down this week, we'll see where it takes us. But again, serve and pass will put us in any match.
Friday night's game against the Falcons will be at 6 p.m. over in Bowling Green. You can keep up to date with the volleyball team there on Bowling Green's athletic website with live stats, or follow ZipsVB on Twitter, as they will keep you up to date set to set. And then on Saturday, ESPN3 at Miami will broadcast the contest between the Redhawks and the Zips. Have a great rest of your week, and as always, go Zips.